Next up today, we're staying in the NFC West with the Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks finished top of the division in 2020 with a 12-4 record, however were one and done in the playoffs, falling in the wildcard round to the LA Rams. All things considered, it's amazing the team managed to win as many games as they did, given the utterly abject performances from a couple of positional groups. The secondary were incredibly bad, almost historically bad, with only the hapless Falcons giving up more yards through the air in the regular season. Meanwhile, the offensive line hardly looked bothered, resulting in Wilson being the third most sacked quarterback in the league. This team is further from a Super Bowl than their record suggests. Now this video will be a lot shorter than basically all the others we've done, as the Seahawks only have 3 picks in total in this year's draft. I'll list them out in full. They have the 56th overall in the second round, the 130th overall in the fourth round, the 252nd overall in the seventh, and that's it. There's not a lot of capital to work with here. Now, the absence of picks is primarily due to the Jamal Adams trade. The Jets took Seattle's first and third, but there were also deals with Las Vegas and Miami. So what will the Seahawks do come draft day? First off, do not be surprised to see them trade back with their first overall selection at 56. General Manager John Snyder is notorious for trading back to build capital, and if there is a time to do it, it's now. The needs of this team are cornerback, offensive line, wide receiver in that order. The team picked up free agents Pierre Desir and Akello Witherspoon in free agency, but honestly, both of those guys are terrible. Add to this that none of the top 4 corners on the depth chart are contracted beyond this season, and suddenly the urgency at the position becomes really clear. This should be the team's first pick, and if they don't trade back in the second, maybe they end up with someone like Georgia's Tyson Campbell or UCF's Aaron Robinson. Beyond this, we're getting quite late in the draft, and we'd have to start really speculating. I don't want to walk down this path, so I'll just leave you with a message that the Seahawks are the poorest team in terms of 2021 draft capital, and they have big needs at positions like cornerback and O-line. Given their lack of picks, other nice-to-haves like a decent slot receiver will probably have to wait sometime next year. That's the Seahawks.